An HR project is a defined, time-limited initiative carried out by the Human Resources Department to enhance, implement, or improve HR processes, policies, or employee experiences. Key features of HR projects. Time-limited. Every HR project has a defined start date and completion date. Goal-focused. It is designed to solve a specific problem or achieve organizational improvement. Resource-based. It requires HR personnel, financial resources, and sometimes collaboration with other departments. Results-driven. Success is evaluated using performance indicators, KPIs, and measurable outcomes. Objectives of HR projects. HR projects are usually developed to achieve the following goals. Improve employee productivity and performance. Strengthen recruitment and employee retention. Make HR processes more efficient and organized. Increase employee engagement, motivation, and satisfaction. Ensure compliance with labor laws and organizational policies. Introduce and implement HR systems or digital technologies. Types of HR projects. HR projects can be categorized based on focus areas. A. Recruitment and talent management projects. Campus hiring campaigns. Employer branding initiatives. Succession planning programs. B. Training and development projects. Leadership development programs. Skill-based training workshops. E-learning and digital training platforms. C. Performance and reward projects. Designing a new performance appraisal system. Employee recognition and reward program. Compensation structure redesign. D. HR technology projects. Implementing HRIS, Human Resource Information System. Payroll automation system. Employee self-service portals. E. Employee engagement and culture projects. Employee wellness programs. Employee satisfaction surveys and analysis. Diversity and inclusion initiatives. F. Compliance and policy projects. HR policy documentation and updates. Labor law compliance audit. Health, safety, and workplace compliance programs. Steps to execute an HR project. 1. Identify the objective problem. Define why the project is needed. 2. Plan the project, scope, timeline, budget, resources, and stakeholders. 3. Design the solution. Determine processes, tools, or interventions required. 4. Implementation. Execute the plan with clear communication. 5. Monitor and measure. Track progress using KPIs, employee feedback, or data. 6. Review and close. Evaluate outcomes, document learnings, and recommend next steps. HR priorities are the areas or initiatives that the Human Resources Department focuses on to support the organization's goals. They are essentially the most important things HR must do at a given time. Think of it like this: if the company were a car, HR priorities are the wheels, fuel, and steering. Without focusing on these, the company can't move forward effectively. Examples of common HR priorities today: talent acquisition, hiring the right people quickly; employee engagement and retention; learning, reskilling, and development; performance management and rewards; diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI; HR digital transformation and analytics; compliance with labor laws and risk management. Electric light bulb quick way to remember: HR priorities equals right people, right skills, right place, right time. Key points about HR priorities. 1. Align with business goals. HR priorities are not random, they support the company's strategy. For example, if a company wants growth, HR prioritizes hiring and developing talent. 2. Focus on people. HR priorities revolve around attracting, developing, retaining, and engaging employees. 3. Evolve over time. Priorities change depending on trends, business needs, and workforce shifts. Key trends shaping HR. These are forces or developments that are currently influencing HR. Think of them as what's changing the game. Digital transformation and HR tech, AI, automation, cloud HR systems, data analytics. Employee experience and engagement, focus on well-being, hybrid work, DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion. Agility and workforce planning, organizations adapting faster to market changes, reskilling, upskilling. Core HR functional priorities. These are the ongoing responsibilities HR must handle effectively. Talent acquisition, hiring the right people efficiently. Learning and development, reskilling and upskilling employees. Performance and rewards, fair evaluation, recognition, and compensation. Employee relations and engagement, strong culture, low attrition, high engagement. Compliance and risk management, labor laws, safety regulations, and ethical practices. Key talent and workplace shifts. These show how the workforce itself is changing. Hybrid remote work models, flexible work is becoming standard. Skills over roles, focus on skill building rather than static job descriptions. Gig and contingent workforce growth, more project-based or freelance roles. Employee expectations, career growth, meaningful work, mental health support. Diverse and inclusive workforce, DEI initiatives impacting hiring and culture. Top strategic HR focus areas, 2026. These are the areas HR leaders are likely prioritizing in 2026 to drive organizational impact. Strategic workforce planning, align talent strategy with business goals. Employee experience and retention, reduce turnover, increase engagement. Digital HR and people analytics, data-driven decision-making. Learning and reskilling initiatives, prepare workforce for future skills. Agile organizational culture, foster innovation, collaboration, and adaptability. Leadership and succession planning, build future-ready leaders. Quick tip. One way to remember these for study or presentations is this simple formula. An HR initiative is a planned, strategic action designed to improve people, performance, or workplace outcomes in line with business goals. Think of it as problem HR solution, measurable impact. Key HR initiatives for 2025 to 2026. 1. Talent attraction and employer branding. Focus, competing for scarce skills. Why now? Talent shortages plus global hiring. Initiatives include strong employer value proposition, EVP, social media recruitment, campus and graduate programs, AI-supported recruitment tools. Outcome, faster hiring, better candidate quality. 2. Learning, upskilling and reskilling. Focus, future-ready workforce. Why now? AI, automation, skill obsolescence. Initiatives include continuous learning platforms, digital and AI skills training, leadership development programs, individual development plans, IDPs. Outcome, higher productivity, internal mobility. 3. Employee retention and engagement. Focus, keeping top talent. Why now? High turnover costs. Initiatives include career pathing, recognition and reward programs, employee feedback systems, engagement surveys and action plans. Outcome, lower turnover, higher morale. 4. Performance management transformation. Focus, continuous performance, not annual reviews. Why now? Agile work environments. Initiatives include OKRs and KPIs alignment, continuous feedback, coaching-based management, data-driven performance reviews. Outcome, better goal alignment and accountability. 5. Employee well-being and mental health. Focus, holistic employee care. Why now? Burnout, remote hybrid stress. Initiatives include mental health support programs, flexible work arrangements, wellness benefits, work-life balance policies. Outcome: reduced absenteeism, healthier workforce. 6. Diversity, equity and inclusion, DEI. Focus: fair, inclusive workplaces. Why now? Global standards and social responsibility. Initiatives include inclusive hiring practices, bias awareness training, gender and pay equity audits, inclusive leadership development. Outcome: innovation, employer reputation. 7. HR digitalization and HR analytics. Focus: data-driven HR. Why now? Technology-enabled decision-making. Initiatives include HRIS implementation, people analytics dashboards, automated payroll and attendance, employee self-service portals. Outcome: efficiency, strategic HR decisions. 8. Compliance and risk management. Focus: legal and ethical HR. Why now? Changing labor laws and regulations. Initiatives include HR audits, policy updates, labor law compliance training, health and safety programs. Outcome: reduced legal risk and penalties. How to develop successful HR initiatives. Step 1. Identify the HR problem. Ask: what is not working? What data supports this issue? Turnover, absenteeism, performance. Step 2. Align with business strategy. Ensure the initiative supports organizational goals, productivity, cost control, growth plans. Step 3. Set clear objectives. Use SMART objectives: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Example: reduce employee turnover by 10% within 12 months. Step 4. Design the initiative. Define activities, resources needed, timeline, responsible persons. Step 5. Communicate effectively. Explain why the initiative matters. Involve managers and employees. Encourage feedback. Step 6. Implement and monitor. Track using KPIs, surveys, HR metrics, progress reports. Step 7. Evaluate and improve. Did it achieve objectives? What worked, what didn't? Improve and scale if successful. HR processes are a series of structured activities or steps carried out by the Human Resources Department to manage employees throughout their life cycle in the organization. Purpose: ensure the right people are hired, trained, and retained. Align workforce activities with organizational goals. Maintain compliance with labor laws and regulations. Improve productivity, engagement, and employee satisfaction. 2. Types of HR processes. HR processes are usually categorized into core, managerial, and strategic processes. A. Core HR processes, operational employee life cycle. These deal directly with employees. 1. HR planning, forecasting workforce needs, skills, and headcount. 2. Recruitment and selection, sourcing, interviewing, and hiring candidates. 3. Onboarding induction, orientation, introduction to company culture, policies, and role responsibilities. 4. Training and development, skill enhancement, upskilling, reskilling. 5. Performance management, appraisals, KPIs, feedback, and coaching. 6. Compensation and benefits management, salary, incentives, health plans, retirement benefits. 7. Employee engagement and retention, motivation, recognition, career progression, satisfaction surveys. 8. Separation exit management, resignation, retirement, termination, and exit interviews. B. Managerial HR processes. These support operational HR and are more strategic in nature. Succession planning, identifying future leaders and critical roles. Talent management, managing high performers and key employees. Workforce analytics, using data to guide HR decisions. HR policy and compliance, developing rules, monitoring labor law compliance. C. Strategic HR processes. These align HR with organizational goals. Organizational development, change management, restructuring, culture transformation. HR innovation and technology, implementing HR software, AI tools, and automation. Employer branding, building a positive reputation to attract top talent. Strategic workforce planning, forecasting long-term talent needs based on business strategy. Key steps in HR processes, employee lifecycle view. Think of HR processes as a cycle that covers an employee from entry to exit. 1. Planning, identify workforce needs. 2. Recruitment and hiring, attract and select talent. 3. Onboarding, integrate new employees. 4. Training and development, enhance skills and knowledge. 5. Performance management, monitor, review, and reward performance. 6. Compensation and benefits, manage pay and perks. 7. Engagement and retention, keep employees motivated and satisfied. 8. Separation offboarding, manage resignations, retirements, or terminations professionally.